Good morning, everyone. This is Larry Reidy, and about 2.5 years ago, I started podcasting. And over that period of time, I guess maybe 10 or 12 people, I can't remember, either texted me or phoned me, and they were kind of embarrassed because they really didn't know how to get on a podcast and listen to it. And they didn't want to ask anyone. Some of them still have flip phones and not into the technological end of things. And actually, some were close to my age, but most of the people that had problems or didn't really delve into how to get on to listen to a podcast were 50 and above. Let's put it that way. So what I'm trying to do today is make this a little easier. So let's go to the basics for people that have never been on a podcast and might want to listen to some of these, because whether it's mine or there's a lot of good podcasts out there. I have tried to get interesting people, get the community to know everyone a little. I know a lot of people in this community, but until I got them on a podcast, I really, really didn't know them. So let's get back to the basics. Easiest way to start off, almost everyone who's not into the tech things, they're at least on internet. They go to Facebook, they check things out. And they do their emails, but that's about it. So the easiest way let's go to my podcast, the easiest way to watch it, if you're on Larry Reidy's Facebook page, what you can do is you can go to, like say I'm on my Facebook page now, you can go to larryreidy.net. Let's try this once. And I'm going to show you an easier way in a moment, but just show you basically how simple this really is. So, and if you type that in, this will come up here, and that's my Grammarly. Okay, Larry Reidy's America, new podcast now. This is my website. So if you go to listen, and it has Larry Reidy's America, and it has all the things you can listen on, like, that's Apple, and that's Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, iHeart, et cetera, et cetera. So you can go to that, or you just scroll down here and you go to the latest episode. Today's episode is Andrew Turpin, owner of the Delicatessen, Junior's Delicatessen. So if you want to listen to it, you just go here and hit listen. So here comes the podcast. Welcome to Larry Reidy's America. Happy Easter, everyone. This is going to be a very short podcast. Okay, so let's get out of that. And now go back. I'm going back to my Facebook page. So here, the easy way to do this, when you were on larryreidy.net, let's just get back here.
RarityPodbean.com.
Well, wait a second here. Let's get rid of that voice.
Selection deleted.
Here, let me just type this in.
Selection delete. RarityPodbean.com.
Let me get rid of her. Okay. So I'm typing in LarryReedy.net. So if you want to just listen to this, what you can do is, let's eliminate. Okay, we got LarryReedy.net. You can actually, this space here is for things you want to listen to. Like I got Amazon, I just punch on that. You can drag and drop that down here, or you can drag it, LarryReedy.net, over there, and it'll come up at the top of that, so you can just type into that. The other way to do this, if you're on Facebook, you go to my Larry Reedy thing here, and you scroll, and for instance, here's my latest podcast with Junior's Delicatessen. Well, there's a link right there. You hit that link, LarryReedy.net, and boom, you're back here. Hit listen and go there. Now, if you decide, hey, that podcast is pretty interesting, we have a little search bar up here that, let's say, let me just pick a quick name. Let's go Jack Adam. Say that this is a guy that you know. I know he's been on podcasts, so we put in Jack Adam and hit return, and boom, episode 15, Jack Adam. So you pull that up and listen, or if you want to see who's on the podcast, anybody you know, you can scroll. Now there's a lot of them on here. Then you keep loading more. There's probably 350 on here. So to avoid that, you really don't need it. Also, if you want to watch this or listen to this podcast, you can go to you can go to, when you're on at the end of the podcast, if you're on my Podbean site or Apple, right, you just hit follow and you'll get a notification when you put in your email of each one coming up. But normally there's one every Sunday, which I usually put on Saturday night around 11 or 12 o'clock. And on Thursday, again, which I usually post around 11 or 12 o'clock the night before on Tuesday. So it's really easy. And the nice thing about the podcast is it certainly isn't me, it's the guest. And for instance, when I had Mike Bettis on, Mayor. Now, I think everybody in Batesville knew that Mike Bettis was the mayor, and you might have run into him once in a while and said hi to him. But unless you knew him growing up, you didn't really know him. So with our podcast of about, I don't know, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so, you got a brief history, a brief biography, I should say, of Mike Bettis and why he decided to go into politics and be a mayor. I've got that with veterans. I've got that with a lot of people, you know, doctors and such. It's really worth getting to know your neighbor. And next, Junior's on today. Next Sunday, I have Dawn Lowe on, who is the director of the Chamber of Commerce of Greensburg, Decatur County. Very interesting. I'm going to start interviewing some people from the Greensburg area. A lot of great people up there too. And anyone who wants to be on the podcast, I would be glad to have you. It's a good experience. It's something that you can keep for your family for generations from now, whether it be just on a laptop computer or you put it on a thumb drive. And so when your great grandson or granddaughter are listening or looking at photos, they can also be listening to you. So that's all for today. Just want to see what you thought of this. Bye now.